Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. So excited. So, for those of you who are joining me tonight, this is not going to be your normal just chit chat because I'm actually going to teach my first plan with intention kind of workshop. Got my glasses on and we have been running around all day, so it's all good, right? Oh my gosh, look at my hair. My hair growth. I'm loving it. Anyway, so I'm Teresa Collins. I'm really excited that you're here because we have so much going on, and I'm going to go in just a little bit. I'm going to go over my overhead so that you can kind of see. Tonight, I'm going to focus on a little preview. So many of you have joined my workshop for the year. You guys, it's going to be amazing. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to change your life. And you're going to change my life. We're going to do big things together. So imagine that you needed a big cheerleader. You needed motivation. You needed real content and not some fluff. If that's what you're looking for, you're not. So many of you have already joined me. But so many of you told me, you're like, hey, I've heard a couple things now. You've said, what's it about? Tell me a little bit. So obviously I can't tell you everything that it's about, but I'm going to give you some real big content, and then I'm going to actually break out my planners. I'm breaking out my Teresa Collins Happy Planner tonight for setup and my Teresa Collins Franklin Planner for setup. I also have a Louis Vuitton that I am going to be doing in my actual year-long class to show you, because I have 3 planners and I also have my planner. Now, just so you know, I incorporate my planner and I will explain how that works. And you're probably thinking, especially if you're a new planner, how many planners do you need? You need as many planners as it takes to really live your best life. And so when I explain how and why I use my planners, I hope that it will resonate with you and inspire you to make big plans. So, thank you for joining me tonight, and I promise you, if you stick through the end with me, you are going to be inspired, because all day I have just felt so inspired to share some things I wasn't even going to share on this first setup video. And a lot of you may go, I don't even know how to start or set up a planner. And guess what? The way you set up your planner may be completely different than the way I do it. And so I'm going to show you how I do it, why I do it, and I'm going to share some big news. So some of you may not know, but not only is this a year-long course, but how I'm doing this is I have invited all 12 months, there will be a special guest that will join me on a Zoom that will be available for you to come on for a Q&A, for them to share their message. And I went with experts. I want to say experts. I like to call them experts, because I felt so inspired to invite these amazing guest planners to come along with me for this year. And also I did it because I believe we need to connect versus compete. And there's so many amazing planners out there. And often I always hear people ask me, well, what planner do I need? And I'm like, it's the planner that you will use. And what I also think is you're going to realize that you can make your planner so personal to you. It's going to be amazing. So today, before I even begin, I'm going to go over my overhead now to share some really fun things with you. So the first thing that I'm going to show you right now, and I'm going to move over just a little bit because the way my camera is set up, I want you to really be able to see what I have going on here on my desk. And I'm going to move some stuff because I don't want you to be even distracted. So here, this is what we have going on. So the first thing I'm going to show you is, this is for just coming tonight. I wanted to give you a gift. This is a PDF that is on my website right now, you guys. And what I love about this is You can see here, you can cut this out, and if you are a part, this is the first week PDF for free. But because you're joining me tonight, you get it for free. You just have to go to my website, and I'm going to give you the code later. Well, you know what? I'll just give you the code now. But please don't leave. Come back, but write this down. It is, oh my gosh, Tammy, tell me what the code is free. I even said it, you guys. I want to say, I know, I'm going to give you the free code. Oh my gosh, hi Christine, so nice to see of you. Hey Rocio. Okay, so this is the PDF that you're going to get for free for the first week. Even if you have not taken the workshop, you're going to get this free. Now, the other thing that I have to announce is today I am going to show you my first starter up. So we're going to start right now. Yes, you will need a code because it's $1.99 on the website, but you get it free for being here, and or if you're part of the workshop. So we will give you that code. Oh, plan for 2021. Thank you, Tammy. That's your code, you guys. Start now, 2021. Thank you, Tammy. Okay, so let's get started. So if you're here for the fun, we are going to start by showing you what this workshop and how 2021 is going to go. I'm going to also share with you, after I go through this, I'm going to share just some. I'm not even going to share everybody, but I'm going to share just some of the people that will be joining me in the workshop. Okay, here we go. So these are brand new. You've probably seen, I don't know if you've even seen these. So many people ask me, okay, Teresa, I am going to plan this year. Explain to me what should I have? What should I start with? So this is the Teresa Collins Foundation, and I'm going to share these things with you because I really want you to, look at what you feel that you need. And this is something I designed because for 2 years I am always traveling and business meetings, and I decided that I needed something that I could take with me. So I have this beautiful, you could say, planner pouch, and it goes with me. I have it in my purses, I have them in my car, and I have 2 different ones. But the reason why I'm showing you this is because the foundation of what you need for your planner setup might be something like what I decided I needed. Okay, so let's go over the contents so that you can see. The first thing that I have and that I use for planning is coloring pencils. Now, I know not everybody uses coloring pencils, and guess what? If you don't use coloring pencils, that's completely okay. You can tell I've really used mine. And what I love about these is I picked out these colors. They're beautiful. All the pencils say your potential is limitless. And what I love about this, you guys, is this makes me want to plan. And so if you love coloring pencils, then use coloring pencils. If you like other pens, sometimes, I will be honest, I love felt tip markers. So if I am going to use something where I want a bolder color, I am going to use, I love Papermate. So Papermate are my favorite felt tip. So this is part of my planner setup. Now, I'm going to go back through here. I'm going to just tell you what I use. So many people ask me what I use, and we're going to get real tonight. So in my planner pouch here, I have my coloring pencils. Now, if you're using your color pencils a lot, like I do, mine comes with a sharpener. So if you like coloring pencils in your setup, make sure that you have a sharpener. This is just a white one that comes in my planner pouch, and I will use this and my pencils tonight. The other thing that comes in my planner is a pen. So this one, and mine are labeled, so each of them say different things. I have a set that has a white one, and I also have another one here. The Make It Happen one has the pink pen. These are very similar but different. This one has my pen that says I am enough. Obviously, it's up to you what pens you want, but you will need pens in your set up for your planners. So which pens do you want to use? It's up to you. I love a bold black pen. I'm going to even show you. Let's grab some paper, because for me, the foundation of journaling, my grandson was here earlier today, so he just kind of, do you recognize this from the Teresa Collins Be Happy box? Yes. Okay, so here you can see I'm going to write Monday. I did a motivation. I'm just writing so you can kind of see. Motivation Monday, right? That was on Monday. And on Tuesday, I did let's just say Beckett Grandma Sleepover. I'm just kind of showing you sleep over. And today we are doing a planner setup. Okay. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is not because I'm going really fast, is to show you that however you journal, that you're going to want to have a pen that you really like the flow of it. I love my pens. And so so these were just my go-to pens, and I have them, so I put these in my planner pouches. So you are going to want a pen. You're going to have that. And then the other thing that I always keep is washi tape. You guys, I can never have enough washi tape. So part of my planner setup is I love, love, love washi tape. So this is just one that comes in here, but this is how I organize. And by the way, you are seeing sneak peeks tonight. You are seeing washi tape that has not been released. Uh-oh, Brian. So anyway, there is washi tape here that you've never seen before because it's being released on January 4th. There's some that you will see that you're going to recognize. But you guys, look at all my washi tape. So organization for me, and maybe for you, is I buy these rings. I spray paint them gold because I love gold. I get these on Amazon. They're currently sold out right now because I talked about them a couple weeks ago, and now they're sold out. So they will be back, I'm sure. But what I love about this for my setup is I want to always be able to just oops, here we go. You can see here, I can take off my washi tape. I've got silver, I've got gold. It's really amazing. So this is part of my setup. Okay, so we have this. So I'm going to put that to the side. Now the other thing that I have in this one is, it says you are limitless. You can kind of see it a little bit better here. You can see it's Teresa Collins. So find something to put your things in. Okay, that's really important, because if you can't find it, if you do not see it, you are not going to use it. And that's just the truth. I always say, if you are a planner, you need to have it accessible to you, because guess what you're going to do? You're not going to do it. You're going to, if your planner's not near you, you're not going to plan unless you have probably a lot more determination than me, because if it's out of sight, I don't really use it. So let's go back to other things. So you guys, this is one of my best things. These are called passport notebooks, and I have these in so many different things, but I did put one in my planner pouch, and I have two different ones, but I have to show you this because it has a cover on it. And the reason why I put one of my plastic covers is because when you are continually using a notebook, what happens? You get fingerprints on it, and you want to make sure that it's covered. So tonight for my setup, I've been journaling all day. Well, for a while now. And so this is what I do. I am going to share all of these things with you tonight and more. So, but look how cute this is. Oh, Beckett was in here, but I keep this in my purse. So that is something that I'm a big, strong believer in, is having your things with you. So when you ask me, what do I need to set up for my planner? Some of you may not even have a planner, and you may go, I don't even know what I'm going to plan. So tonight, I'm going to share with you some what I think is really powerful planning insight from setting up your planner, but also motivating you to do it, hopefully. I think I will, because for me, that is my why. And I'm going to help you a little bit, hopefully, to be able to know that your plans matter and to make it really personal. So we've got this, but before I begin and we go a little bit deeper, I want to share some amazing news with you. So, on this year-long course, for those of you who are joining me, we decided there were a lot of people. We have been really busy answering questions. A lot of you asked, can I do it month to month? So what we will start doing, it's not available right now because our wonderful team has this week off. So some of you may go, I want to sign up just for 1 month. How that works, if you just want to do 1 month at a time, it will be $20 a month. Now, you do not get access to the private Facebook group that is for the year-long course attendance. And the reason why I'm doing that is because there's so many people that are very, very, how do I say this, that really want to go deep and personal and have a very safe community where it's a community. Let's talk about it, of planners, and this is more than just planning. This is every day changing your life. So with that in mind, you can do month to month. It is not set up yet because our team is taking off for the next week. And the next thing is that we have a great premier price. For the whole year, you can have the price now. It will go up February 1st if you want to do it for the whole year. And if you do the year, you do get the Facebook. I think I covered that. But anyway, I don't want to talk about that because I want to get started and talk about planning. Because here's the thing. I'm not trying to sell you on like you have to join my course. Because here's the thing. I know more than ever, I meet so many people, and this is the number one thing that people tell me. They're like, what? I don't even know what to plan, or I don't even feel good enough about myself to think I could even accomplish the things that I want to do. Or I hear a lot of different, I don't want to say excuses, but reasons why you don't feel that you should plan or that you can plan. And so I'm here to tell you that has to change in your life. And so I wanted to do this first setup with you for free because I hope that even if you are not, a course kind of person and you're like, hey, not for me, I want you to take away tonight some big, big, bold, powerful truths about yourself and for you to think differently in 2021 because you guys, this is your year. This is your year. You need to make this year the best year you've ever lived. And then guess what? When 2022 comes around, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to say, oh, and I'm going to say, you need to make 2022 your best year. And I firmly believe it. Okay, so, ta-da! So, I'm not sharing everything with you for now, but I have some friends that are going to help me in this course. So, I'm pretty excited because I believe, here's the thing, write it down. How many of you have a notebook, right? Whether you're using a little notebook or you have a bigger notebook, right? So I'm a girl with notebooks, right? So I want you to write this down. And this is something that I said kind of by accident on a live a couple months ago. And then I was like, whoa, that's me. So if you feel it, follow it. Okay? So I felt it. And I felt that for those of you who want to make 2021 the most amazing year of your life, I decided to call in on some people that I think are that I know are amazing to help me do something that's never done before. Because you guys, one of my goals in 2020 was to do this course with you. I kept trying to talk myself out of it. I'm like, Teresa, you don't have the time. I'm going to make the time. Teresa, how can you impact people in a real way, both personally, but also professionally for those girls that maybe go like, my business is struggling, my job, whatever those things. I thought, you know what? Let's do a planner course that's more than just planning. Because guess what? Planning needs to be like very, very personal. And so let's talk about this. Okay, where did I put my list? Because I'm so excited to share. I know that there are some people that I'm not going to share. I'm not going to share yet because I got this little list here going. So some of the people that will be joining me this year, and I want to thank you. I want to thank you. Do you know, like you guys, this is big. And I promise you that starting tonight, your life is going to be changed if you want it to be. So in January, not only will you get me, but we have Franklin Planners, big time in the house. They are a sponsor for the entire year of the Teresa Collins Plan Your Intention course, right? And then I'm going to skip. I'm not going to tell you February. I'm not going to tell you everything because I got to keep some things. March. Oh my goodness. There's this girl. Whoa. What's her name? She started a company called Stephanie Fleming. Will be in March. She is going to join me. I love her so much. We're connected, you guys, and she is going to be sharing and connecting with you in March. So there you go. So I'm so excited to be a part of the Happy Planner family. I love them, and I'm grateful, and I'm thankful, and because of you, you can't find the Be Happy box. You can't. This was sold out. It just came back. The stickers, by the way, are so low. They reproduce them, but from what we just heard, they're going to be gone soon. And you're going to go, what stickers are you talking about? The stickers. Babe, I had them right here. What did I do with them? I got to find them because they're so cute. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, they are. This is the hard part, is when you're trying to teach a planner workshop and you have so much stuff going on. Anyway, it's the new stickers that you can only get on the Happy Planner website. Just trust me. So fun. Okay, let's keep going. Wait a minute. Whoa. Chrissy Ann Designs. Do you guys know who she is? If you don't know Chrissy Ann, you should. So you guys, I call her the sticker scientist. And not only that, she's going to be joining us in May. And a little bit about her, she is a girl boss. And I connected with her at Go Wild. And so I loved her heart. But also what I loved is she took her love for stickers. And you guys, in May, she is going to be celebrating her 11-year anniversary as a company. And so she will be our May guest. I guess you could say designer? Planner? Guest, you know. Okay, then, oh gosh, July is so big. July is so big. I'm so excited. So here's the thing. Oh, I'm going to wait to tell you her. I'm going to wait, but I will tell you, I needed, and you know who you are. You're probably watching this. I'm not going to say who you are because it's so amazing. Okay, August. Oh, I have to share this one because so many of you asked, are you going to talk about organization? Teresa, yes, we are. Are we going to talk about it? Yes. So, Siobhan Dixon. Oh my goodness. So if you follow her, I want to say she's the organized planner. I want to say, and right now I should have written that down because, oh, Ramona. Yes. Chrissy Ann Designs is in Michael's. And so we're going to get big on that. So, Siobhan, organization, that's what she does. That is her talent, her gifts. So excited for that. We also have September. Oh, love my girl in September. October, awesome. November, we have Silhouette is in the house. The reason why we're going to talk about how to do die cuts and use your Silhouette machine in your planner. And I'm so excited for that. I'm trying to order the planner pouch. I will just so you know, Siobhan is amazing. I'm not going to address anything that you're asking right now during the workshop, only because I want to focus and not get distracted. So I don't want you to think So behind the scenes, we've got some people answering. So hopefully we can help you with that. So you guys, but I have my list here of all the 12 months and I'm excited. So hopefully, are you excited? Just give me a lot of hearts if you love that. Okay, so we're going to get busy now because it's time to set up our planners. And here's the one thing that I'm going to announce now. What inspired this whole course for me was my planner here. Now, this planner is the planner that I'm using for the year, and this planner, and like I said, I'll show my other planner later, but these are the two planners that I will be using. So let's go over this, and we are going to, here we go. So this is what inspired my whole course, was right here. Because as I was planning, and I heard over and over, hey, I kind of struggle, and this is what people would tell me. When I get my planner, here we go, I just opened it to April. People would tell me, what do I put here? What? There's 3 boxes for every day. Not quite sure what to do. So before I show you kind of like what we're going to do, I'm going to open up my other planner here. You can see this is I have been having a lot of fun with my planner. These are my new, I should show this because I did have a lot of people ask about these. This is my art prints, and they are designed to go in your Happy Planner, your Franklin Planner. They will fit in any A5 size. So this is part of my setup, okay? So I suggest if you're setting up your planner, you need to find things that you will love, and that you will use. And so part of when I start setting mine up with you, you will see these, okay? There's a few more too. So as you're looking here, and before I go, we've got meal planning, we've got daily planning, this is for if you were looking for a more, what's the word I want to say, Brian? What would you say on the Franklin planners? More capacity? It just has more. Like you can do.
I'd say more guts. But
thank you. Well, I don't know if guts is the word, but as you're looking here at my planner, I just, you've got the typical things, but also you're able, like you can see here, I've got the top 5 for the week. Dreaming big, big goals, focus on the week. So there's weekly, and there's priority lists, and there's monthly action lists. And so we're going to go over these things because I feel like this is really important to go over this. But when it comes down to it for my setup and how I'm going to run the course. So many of you have joined me and you asked and you were like, Teresa, what are you going to be using so much? And I'm going to explain to you right now some big things. So for this year, for the first time, you're seeing a brand new step set. Now, this is, I call it my Planet Step Set, and it goes with thank you, Teresa. She said professional. Maybe that's the word for the Franklin Planner. When will Franklin Planner have the TC punch? Oh, that's a good question, Trish. They are on break, and next week, we will find out an update. Okay, so this is the Planet Stamp Set. There's 12 clear stamps. And here you go, top 3. So I want to show you this because this is going to change your life, you guys. Top 3. And you're going to go, what? What do you mean by that? So I believe so strongly that when you focus on something every single day in your planner and in your life, and you get intentional and specific with what you want, it's going to happen for you. So when you see these pages here, and there's 3 places here, I want you to think of the top 3. Now, you've got the goals, the planet. So let me just go. I'm going to go back to, so I don't miss anything that I want to share with you. I'm going to go over a couple things tonight, right now with you. So tonight, when I set up for the year, I think about my New Year's resolution and goals. Now, I have to be honest, my husband is not a big believer in resolutions. We talk about this all the time, and he just goes, I just don't do resolutions. So if that word does not, isn't for you, think of goals. Now, this is the first thing that I want you to do. I want you to be intentional with your goals this year. So tonight, when you set up your planner, the first thing I want you to do is be intentional and write down your goals for 2021. What are your goals? Okay, so for me, one of mine was in 2021 that I was going to have my 52-week course, and that with guests every month. And so you can see I've written it here. I've got my coloring pencils, and I said plan and motivation for empowered life. And then I was going to introduce the top 3. Now you're going to go, Teresa, what is your top 3? Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to share that until next week because there's a lot to it, but it's a basic thing. I'll even put it right here. It is life-changing, and you will plan it, and every day you will do these top 3 things. Okay? Every day, you are going to do the same top 3 things in your planner and in your life with me. Okay? Now, here's the thing, though. What I am going to share with you, and this is big, you guys. So you're probably like, okay, the reason why I'm not going to go over the top 3 is because it would take me an hour just to do that. And that will be your first next week. I'm going over that for the entire course for the year. But what I do want to share with you is why I came up with the top 3. Now, my top 3 came about because of the 3 Ds. Now, I want you to write this down. If you have your planner right now, or if you have a notebook, I want you to write this down because this is something that I truly believe in that you have to get rid of in 2021. And it's going to help you live your best life. It's going to change you and your mindset. So I want you to think of the 3 Ds in your life that you have to get rid of. And that is the 3 Ds of adversity. Number 1 is distractions. Number 2 is deception. And number 3 is discouragement. So these are the 3 things that I want you to get rid of in your life in order to plan your 2021 in a way that is going to really change you. Now, when I talk about distractions, what are you using? What are you spending your time doing? What are you doing that is distracting you from living your best life and accomplishing the goals and the things that you want to accomplish? So these 3 things are part of my course that we're going to work on and we're going to get rid of. You need to think about the distractions that are happening right now. Like, I'm a squirrel. I get it. Like, I even told my team today, I said, I can't watch the comments because I get distracted and I want to say hi to everybody. But when it comes down to it, don't get distracted from the things in your life that need your full attention. Okay? So number 1, get rid of those distractions, and you know what it is. Maybe it's social media. Maybe it's toxic relationships, deception. Be careful of what you are allowing to come into your mind and your life. It's so important that you are realizing your potential and not allow things that aren't real to become a focus. Discouragement. How many of you have felt discouraged? I bet every one of you right now could tell me that you have felt discouraged. You know what? It's a daily battle, you guys. We all have it. I don't care who you are, that you have to wake up every day. And I always say, for me, before I get out of bed, you guys, I think about, what do I want to accomplish today? My planner is by my bedside. I've worked on it. I plan at night, you guys. I have my planner with me, but I wake up and go, oh, I get to do this today. Not I have to do it. I get to do this today. And I want you to know that discouragement will stop you every single time. If you're like, well, I can't do that. Oh, I shouldn't do that. I can't do that. Someone else is, what if I get rejected? What if I get, someone says no? What if I try something and I fail at it? Because guess what? That's part of it. You are going to fall down. You are going to be discouraged. You are going to take a test and you may not score what you wanted to score on it. You may ask out that cute guy or that cute girl and they tell you no. You may start a business and you may be struggling like you've never possibly believed. I have been there, you guys. I know exactly how you feel. And part of the plan is when you're feeling discouraged, and you will feel discouraged. We all do. We're human. Is to say, you know what? This is one of those D's. Got to get rid of it. I got to let that go. And so let go of the distractions. Get rid of them. And the deception and the lies that people are telling you that coulda, woulda, shoulda, you need to do this, and other people trying to plan your life for you. No. If you feel it, follow it. Do that. Okay, so my word of the year. My word of the year I'm sharing with you right now because I believe every single one of you right now in your planner setup, right now, decide that you are going to have a word for the year. And I want you to get specific and intentional with that word. I want you to think about your why. And if you haven't figured out your why, that's okay. I promise you it's going to come. Because for me, my why is right here. It's sharing with you. It's telling you that I have failed. I have had times when I thought, I can't do this. After my husband died, I did not want to continue my company, you guys. I was done. I remember calling my best friend and saying, I can't do this. Not only can I not do it, I don't want to do it. I just want to be a mom now. And she said, have patience with yourself. She goes, I know you, Teresa. Your why is so much bigger than your hurt right now. And I didn't believe her. But it's true, you guys. You will have time where you're just going to be like, I just need a coast. And that's okay. Because you can't plan everything. We can't. We don't know what the next day holds. But what I can promise you is that you can find joy during the hardest times of your life. You will go through things that you will feel like you're broken beyond repair. But I promise you, you will come back together, actually stronger from going through those things. Not saying better, but you will be stronger because you went through those things. And so what I want to promise you is that if you allow all of those outer critics and your own inner critic that tells you, I'm not good enough, I'm not, you know what, why start that diet? You're going to fail. Or, ooh, you don't look good. No, reject it. That is deception. That is not for you. So, I want you to know that planning for me is so much of your mindset and it's intentional. So I even wrote this here, you guys, so hopefully you can see it. It's intentional. Get specific with what you want. Get specific. Don't just say, I want to lose weight this year. Or, you know what? I love this. I want to be healthy this year. Well, what are you going to do to get healthy, you guys? Are you going to start working out? If so, how long are you going to work out in a day? Get specific. Don't just say, I want to get healthy. Okay, now that is a great thing. I even wrote it here. But you know what? How I'm going to get healthy? I'm willing to walk every day. You know what I'm willing to do? I'm willing to drink, let's say, 64 ounces of water a day. Okay? Okay? Here we go. Oh, I want to get healthy. I am going to, what else am I going to do? You know what? I'm going to limit my sugar intake. And I've been doing that, by the way, just the last couple of days. And I wrote it in my planner, and it really does help. And then see how you break those things down, you guys? So part of my planner and my setup is going, okay, I am going to get intentional because I want to get healthy. That's vague, you guys. You need to know that if you want, you've got to break it down and get specific, because then your brain is going to go, okay, wait a minute, you're right. So let's go to my next page. So what do you want to happen in 2021? I challenge you right now to write it down. Did you know that if you write it down, you're more likely you're gonna go back to it. You're gonna make it happen. It is your roadmap. It is something that I truly believe changes the game. What time of the day do you plan? Okay? Figure out right now, before 2021, how you're gonna do that. You know, to establish your routine, you know, all the different things that you need to do. Now, I hope that just kind of helped you just a little bit to know what you can do going forward into this coming year. Now, I want to show a couple things, and I'm going to just start even actually just setting up my planner for you. So these are 3 new stamp sets that I'm going to show you that I believe that if you are a planner and you're like, what do I need? So I stamp, not everyone, and this may not be for you, but if you are a stamper and you use stamps in your planner, I am a firm believer in the beauty of allowing the stamps to help me, okay? So you can see here, this is one. I know you haven't seen them, so I'm pretty excited for you to see it, but you can see here. So it's recorded, favorite, dream big, dare, dream, do, loving. So if you use something often, like life is beautiful, highlights, 365, then I want you to think about your planner setup is having those close by. Does that make sense? So right here, you can see I do stars all the time in my planner. So I wrote these out so that I will do this in my planner, but then I color those in, okay? The other one here is believe, believe, believe. I have these things with 3s, and, you know, being fearless. How many of you, maybe you can, you know, here we've got a tiger and a lion, but I want you to think about 2021. Let the beauty of what you love be what you do. Find your happy. And then this beautiful butterfly here just has the word beauty all through it in the heart. So when you're setting up for your planner, again, this will be what you want to think about. Like for me, I like stamping and we're going to have a whole week of stamping because this adds no bulk to your planners, right? Okay, here's another one. Again, this is this whole year. And for those of you who actually take the course, you will get, this is a big thing, the top 3, because that's what we're going to do. The top 3 of your day is going to happen. So this is today your very first class for free, because even if you don't take the class, I want you to have a good, kind of like this is your foundation, okay? So I want to share with you kind of the real of how I do it. So I decided to take my Franklin planner, you guys, and this one is completely empty. It's completely empty because I figured there are some of you that will go, okay, what do I do? And you messaged me and you said, hey, Teresa, I don't even know what to do because I saw you're beautiful because I got this started, and you're like, Oh, and this is what I heard. I'm overwhelmed. What do I do? So, beginning right now, we are going to fill up my beautiful, by the way, it comes in blush gold, metallic gold. It's over here. I don't know if you, oh, it's over there. You can see it. It also comes in black, and it comes in this beautiful blush pink that I know is sold out, but there is a waiting list and you will get it. So just so you know, like I know this has been a very popular color. So I'm going to go over that. But I want to go over the foundation. So here we go. Oh, and by the way, we're going to do the Happy Planner next, and hopefully you will enjoy this. Okay, so here we go. This is how you can see it comes with your clear covers. It's beautiful. This has two places for pins, and so if you're like me, I like to put my I am enough. I'm going to slide that in there because I think it's beautiful, and I always like to have my pins right inside my binder, my planner. You will see here that this one is the classic size. This has 7 rings. It is gold, and I absolutely love this beautiful hardware. Okay, so here you can also see we have pockets, and you can also have a zipper here so that you can also put more, like if I wanted to, which I completely am obsessed with, you can take your coloring pencils, your pens, and I deliberately added this pocket to mine because I knew, here we go, they fit inside. Because let's be real. Now, if you want it even flatter, you don't have to put it on there, but you can even see, hopefully you can see, it doesn't add much bulk there. And then I also have, you know what, we're going to add the other Teresa Collins black pen right here because I love to, and so you can add. So when you're doing your setup, you can do that. Now, here's what you can also do. So when I'm setting my planner pages up, what I like to do is every time I set mine up, I try to decide what am I trying to do. So I am going to actually do this with you. So these are Planet Art sets, and because I'm starting, and you can start anytime, these are 6x8 art prints, so I'm going to be putting these in my planner so you can see this. They're double-sided. They have the date, gold foil off for each of the months, so I will be including these. And on the back, they are black and white bold. I wanted them to be very, bold in the statement. So I am going to add these. So you're going to see, I'm just going to add that to the top here. We will be adding those. The other thing that we are going to be doing for this particular one is I'm just looking. Oh, here we go. Reach back here. This is my gold basket of loveliness. So I'm going to add these. And so you can decide what inserts that you want to add. Now, not everyone needs by the hour, but for me, I do a lot of things by the hour, and so it starts at 7 a.m. and it goes all the way up to the 8:30s, the last slot. And so if you are a planner that needs by the hour, you would add that into your planner. Okay, so I'm just going to move that. So this is by the week, by the hour, and this was something that I know that some people may not need, but I absolutely love this. And I already opened this, so let's move that away. Okay, so if you need by the hour, you get these. By the way, they come with 53 of these double-sided sheets, which I love, and they're undated. So you could put these on the weeks that you need. And obviously, if you're having a vacation, or something like that, you don't need that, okay? So here we go. Now I'm going to put that to the side. Now something that I absolutely do use and is my January, February. You can kind of see like this is part of my monthly plan, and I will show it to you this way. It includes 12 months. This is the classic size. The Teresa Collins is the classic size, and this is a pack of 12, and they're double-sided and they're undated. You can kind of see here. I won't show all of these. There's January, and there's monthly and important, and then you can go on the back side and there is the lines. And I really love this, and I think this is something that I personally do use. So everything that I have here, I've put in here so that you can kind of, let me go to the next one. The next one that I want to share that I put in my planner and that I'm going to show you, it's called project planning. Now, some of you may not need this, but for me, I needed more. So I have, what I love about the Teresa Collins Franklin system is, so how this works, you guys, is there is two boxes here, and you can see here, you can write down the project list for, you could actually do it for the day if you wanted to, or the month, or however often you need to do this. So, and how it works is if you've done it, you can do a check mark, you could do a forward mark, you can do an X for deleted, delegated, or in progress. And this is really where you can get really real and specific, because a lot of times, if you're like me, you're working on something and you're like, I need to do something, and it's longer than a day. And so this is what's really great for your project name. You could even list it. So and sometimes, you guys, it's not just work related. I decluttering my house, and I actually do this. So and this is part of the course that a later week that we'll talk about, is my project list is organization within my home, within my closets. It's not just meant for those of you, if you live in a home or apartment and you have things that this could be your home projects that need to be done. By the way, I firmly believe in honey-do list. So my husband will probably get some of these. So I have my timeline and goal. We're going to talk about time blocking. So time blocking is very important to me, and we're going to even have that's part of this year course. So if you do time blocking, I would love to hear how you do it, because maybe we all do it differently. We are going to gain so much insight. Now on the back is progress notes. So one of the things that we are doing is project planning, and this may not be for everybody, but this will be in mine because I do that. Now, the other thing that I absolutely love, and I put in my planner for the Franklin planner, is that it says January daily highlights. Now, some of you may go, wait a minute, what does this mean? So it goes every day of the month, it's front and back, and it goes for the entire month for you to write down the daily highlights. Now, here's the thing. You need to make your planner work for you. So guess what? January, you could put a sticker right here. Maybe this is your exercise. Maybe this is your water intake. Maybe this is your time you spent cleaning. Maybe this is, so I want you to think about every day, and this is such a great way for you to, if you're planning. Okay, so let's make sure maybe I haven't went over everything. I just realized, okay, there's this week, we have all that. And then we also have, let me grab my planner. Oh, here we go. I just realized I didn't have my monthly, I didn't have everything ready to show you. So here we go. So there's also, the weekly planner for the year, where you can see I've stamped here. You can see, but you also get your calendar pages. You get basically your 2021 highlight here. And the reason why I designed it this way was I really wanted to highlight the things that, every time you open up your planner, for me, what is the top 5 things that I want to accomplish in 2020? Celebrating, dreaming big, important, plan your best life, bright ideas. And so that's one thing. And so this is at the very first. Now, on every one of the Franklin planner, Teresa Collins one, for the month, you have January, and you can see that I did the marble for my planners, and with the gold, and it's kindness is magic. And then you go through, and then every month has a different saying. So we've got February, and so this is, let's go through here. Here's March, and so we have April, and then we have May. So, and I'm not going to go through all of these, but you can see how. And then what I did is I've added, and I showed you the January, these right here. I have not added these to this planner yet, but I'm going to. But what I did add already, and I punched it, and for those of you who may not know, there is a punch. There is a TERESA. This is the Franklin Covey standard classic one, but there is a TERESA Collins one that will be available soon. I can't give you a specific date, but it's very soon, and I'm excited for that. And it's going to be beautiful. So just wanted to point that out. And so if you're wondering how I've added these, you can tell this is what it looked like in the package. You just, if you're using a specific planner, a happy planner, a TERESA Collins Franklin planner, whatever you're using, I love to add my own stuff. So I highly recommend that you getting a punch that you can use that goes with your system, your planner of choice. So you can see I punched these and they are in my planner. Okay, so just kind of wanted to put that. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you is, I'm just going to go back to the blank planner here, and I just realized I didn't have all the ones that I wanted, but I'm going to show you how simple it is to add these in here. So you're going to take it and you're going to slide your art print, your papers. If it is not already, you can kind of see here, like if you go here and you went in the oh, let's see here, let's get this going. If you put this inside your punch here, you can see that all your holes will align right here with your planner. These are pre-punched. But say you want to add something different to your planner, you're just going to go ahead and you're going to take those and you're going to punch it. So here we have, I'm going to open this up. This is, and by the way, the clear, these clear ones, which I love, and that's what I specifically said I really wanted to do these because then you can add your dashboards. I wanted to show, like, look how great that looks. Now, some of you have asked, you said, will these fit Louis Vuitton? Will they work with the Happy Planner? Yes, they do. They will actually go right inside those pages, and I will show those to you just a little bit later. So your planner can be customized, you guys. You do not have to you don't have to buy these. You don't have to buy the inserts. You don't have to buy any of those things. In fact, I actually did. Let's show my black TERESA Collins Franklin planner. It is one away to show you. So here's the guys. Your planner setup needs to be what you will use and inspire you. So let's go here. So this is the black one. And what I did, you guys, you're going to go, well, where did she get this? Where did she get, oh, wait a minute. This is an undated planner. Wait a minute. An undated, wait a minute. This fits here. Guess what, you guys? This is, and you're going to go, wait a minute. This is the undated planners that I have. So, oh, and by the way, we have a little special. As of today until Sunday night, all of my planners undated are $4 on the website. I about forgot to mention that. But the reason why I'm doing that is because your planner is so personal to you. And each of these it's up to you. So when you're setting up your planner, you guys don't do it any other way than what speaks to you. So let's get back to the planner. So this is my planner, you guys. You can see goals, to do, all of these different things. You guys, this is mirror board. I added this in here because guess what? Your planner should be, oh, I'm seeing myself, you guys. I'm looking at myself here. Your planner, when you look in your planner, you should see you. You should see what you want to have happen. So I deliberately put a mirror paper in my planner. So let's get back here. So here's a mirror. You can see that. But look, you guys, it has 5 undated weeks. So guess what? When I say, so will I add this into my my planners? Yes, I will put it, not only will I put it in my Franklin planner, but I will put it in my Happy planner. So simple. And it has, I've designed these to where they have all the empowerment you need. And here's the reason why I'm showing you this. Because I know some of you are going to say, I'm on a budget. I'm on a budget. I don't have the money to buy a Happy planner. I don't have the money to buy a beautiful, maybe a Franklin planner or whatever. $4. I did this. No, normal price is $8.99. And the reason why I did that is because I want you to be able to afford to plan your best life. And that's really what it's about. So you can take this and you can take the pages out just like I did, or you can just have a planner just like this. I love these. Anyway, let's get back to the book. So hopefully that's inspired you. What I really want to do tonight, along with everything else that I'm doing, I want you to see that your life, your plans are completely up to you. So here I'm going to put January in here because I'm working on January, and I can put January in here, and I can go, oh, project planning. Do I want to put that, or do I want to put my, you know what? I actually want to put my January notes before that. So I'm going to put this back here, and I'm going to put this in here so that you can see. Make it work for you. And I love being able to see all the different layers and the different things. So that's kind of just a little, without going and boring you, completely to death on what I'm doing. So let's go back to one. So I wanted to break that down because I didn't want anyone to feel overwhelmed and say, oh, I have to do it just like Teresa did. Okay, so let me show you what I've started now that I've kind of broken it down a little bit on a planner setup. So let's open this up. And again, you can see I have my pen here. I have another pen here. I want to manifest what I want. I even put this is one of my buttons, you guys, and I put it right here. I have, the reason why I put my card here is because believe it or not, you go to a planner event, everybody's planners look the same. And so I actually put my card here so that I know this one's mine. I do art cards. Oh, by the way, for those of you who get my empowerment box, you get art prints every time. I use my art prints in my planner, if that makes sense. I put them in my planner. So if you're wondering what to do with those. So if you happen to get the Franklin planner, Teresa Collins, you'll see It's a Beautiful Life, and I have added stickers. Let's say you don't want this, you guys. There's a sticker for it. If you want to cover something up, if there's something you don't like about your planner, change it. If you don't want the Teresa Collins Franklin planner up there, this is my washi tape, you guys. Again, I have my washi tape right here, so I could take it, and here you go. You could take it, and by the way, is this not fabulous? This is, these are some of my new favorite. It's from my favorites collection. Oh gosh, I just ripped that. That's okay. So here, you could take it, and you could literally take washi tape and say you don't want that there. There you go. Not saying you want to do that, but you can. Your planner is for you. I hope that makes sense. And also, a good washi tape is one you can take off and you can put back on. By the way, that is a little tip on setup. Invest in good washi tape. Because you don't want the washi tape that it rips your pages or that it doesn't stick. Okay, there we go. I'm going to take that off. I don't need that. Okay, again, stamping. Stamping is a great way to add to your page without adding the book. Okay, so here, let's open this up. Now, on the back side here is 21, 22, 23. Now, I'm going to share something with you, and I waited to do this with you here. Now, I really don't, for some reason, I know it sounds weird, I focus on 2021. I never look at 2022 or 2023. I probably should. I think my husband does, but I don't. So if this means nothing to you, this is what I suggest. I suggest you cover it up. This is your planner, okay? If you want to cover it up, and you want to, you know what? We're going to do it right now. I'm going to cover this up. Here we go. We are going to I'm just taking my trimmer, And this is just one of my art prints. Sorry for doing it. And I'm going to make sure, okay, this is just one of my art prints, and I'm literally going to cover up, here we go. I'm going to cover this up. I'm going to do a little bit more. And because I think a lot of times people get, and they call it planner, what do they call that? I call it, paralysis, because you want it to be perfect. And you're like, what? I can cover something up in a planner that I bought? Well, who's going to know? And here's the thing. I would much rather see this when I open my planner than 2022 and 2023. Yes, I love my Franklin planner, and and a lot of people are going to want that there, you guys. I don't. Is that okay? My husband's laughing at me right now. But right there, I cut it down, you guys. I cut this down, and because I know that I'm going to just put this here, and I'm going to get my cute little mega runner here. So if you don't have a mega runner, oh my gosh, love it so much. So I'm just putting my adhesive. I told you we're getting real tonight. You're like, she's covering up her own planner stuff. Yep, I am. I am covering it up because guess what? I want you to have planner freedom. Okay, so I'm taking this and I'm covering up 2022 because I don't need that on there. Okay, so hopefully I've lined this up. Oh, I did. Okay, you guys. So I put this here. So when I open up my first page of my planner. Now the problem is every time I open this on a live, people are going to go, where's this? My planner didn't have this. And so then I'm just going to take it and I'm actually going to take it out so that I don't mess up. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to just cut off the bottom of my page so that it lines up with the bottom there. Perfect. Okay, that's awesome. There we go. Actually, I think I'm going to trim it looks like I need to trim just a hair bit more. Just a hair bit more. Okay, because guess what? Your planner should be personal to you. Okay, so then my next one is my Make It Happen 2021. Guess what, you guys? If this does not speak to you, and imagine whatever planner you're using, because I know not everyone has this planner system. So the reason why I'm telling you this is whatever you're using, you open up the first page. If it doesn't speak to you, you can see I've got my stickers here, then don't use it, okay? The first one, I love the monthly, we have a monthly quote in this one. Now, if you didn't like this, cover it up. The other thing that I do is I put a photo for every month in my planner. Now, that's part of me doing a memory, so memory planning is important for me, and we will be talking about that later in the course because I really feel like it's my why. So you can see here, I've got a picture. I use my cute little Instax, I love this. I use it. I used it today to take pictures of me and my grandson. So, and this is my washi tape that says make things happen, more washi tape. And that is the back side. And that makes me happy when I open my planner to see that. Now, the next thing that I've already showed you, this is from my art print set. I've already punched it to match. It says you are awesome, smart, wonderful, beautiful, and loved. Put a message of love. When you open your planner, you should feel the energy and the love that you deserve. Does that make sense? I really believe so strongly in this. When you open your planner, do you feel special? Do you feel loved? If not, I challenge you to use products that help you to feel that. Okay, so you can see here, manifest it. This is going to be the year-long class of being intentional. Plan with an intention and manifest it. So here you go. I've got this. I will be adding more to that. My January highlights. I've got a couple, things going on here, and I will be adding to that. Weekly meal plan. I'm so excited. This will be a whole this is a whole part of the workshop because meal planning and grocery list is something that I wanted to include because I am trying to be more organized, and this is something I struggle with. So I deliberately designed this for the planner because I knew I needed this, not only with my grocery list every week, but also my meal planning for the week. And so if you like weekly meal planning, it's amazing. But let's talk about, for those of you who say, I'm setting up my planner, I don't do weekly meal planning. Guess what you can do? You could take your washi tape, you guys. Again, take your washi tape, take a sticker, cover it up. You could make this list Monday through Sunday, whatever you want it to be. Maybe it's your child care. Maybe it's the hours you work, the days you work for the week. So I want you to think about that it is personal to you. I hope that makes sense. I want this to be so personal to you that you are just conquering life. Okay, so then the next thing on this particular planner, which I really love, for those of you who are doing the daily, this one starts on the 28th, and you can see here, we have the 28th, 29th, 30th, and you can see here, I'm using stickers. I'm using my word of the year is follow, follow your feelings. You can see here, Sunday is my day of rest, Saturday, time for yourself, and I will be adding so much more to that, okay? So, and then we'll be talking about our top 3. That's going to be a big part of everything. So, then again, I showed you earlier, I want to show you, let's go to your goals and your task. Okay, so, oh, you know what? I did not show this because this is part of it comes with the monthlies. So this one is for January, your 2021 goals and tasks. And here's the thing, I deliberately wanted to show you where you can write down your goals and tasks, but you can also use this as your manifestation page. There are no rules in what you're putting in your planner. And so you can see here, I've got birthdays. There's Maddie and Parker, my amazing bonus children. There's Laura, my friend Laura. It's her birthday in January. And so you can really put those things down, and you can also do weekly priorities. And this is washi tape and stickers. And I love also alphas. These are my new stickers, and I really wanted to show that you can incorporate and do your planner with no limits. Okay, now for those of you, this is always how many of you love, if you're planners, you guys, sometimes some people this is the only pages they want to think about. These are the 2 pages they want to think about. Their monthly calendar, so here you have January 2021, and you can see here I've got my daughter is having surgery this month, and so as soon as she called to tell me, she said, Mom, I have to have gallbladder surgery. Can you help me the 20th, 21st, 22nd, and it's marked Maddie's birthday. I have a planner Zoom on the 23rd. I have, different things going on. Hey, guess what, Brian? Our 6-year anniversary of meeting each other, not getting married, but meeting each other is coming up. By the way, January 4th is the release date for my 2021. And so my word of the year here is follow. And I also put move forward. And so you can see here, I've got my stickers. Some people do not do this. They do it. So I like to do mine basically a month at a time. So let me go through and give you a little bit of this kind of, when I opened up my planner here, here's another one of the pages. I'll kind of show you that. I want to show, and sometimes you can see here on February, I even did my cute heart here. I'm going to show this, but I want to show, before I go to the happy planner, I wanted to show you, this is kind of fun to go through here and to show you what it looks like just blank, right? I've just got it, here's monthly actions. We've got all these. This is what it looks like blank. I don't go through, you guys. You can see, let me go to the monthly. I don't do my monthly set up, and the only thing that I put in, and I printed it to show it to you, and then I don't have it. So what I'm doing tonight after my live is I'm going through and I'm putting down the things that I do first. Is I will put all the birthdays down. So if I know someone has a birthday in April in my family or close people I love, or anniversaries, I will put those down. That's the first thing I do in my planner setup. That's the first thing I do with my planner. So I deliberately didn't do that just because I didn't want to, I wanted to show you that is the first thing I do after I put my pages in. And guess what? Maybe I go, you know what? I really don't want this here. I think I'm taking that out. You can take it out. Or you can say, I really think I want to put this some other place. I think I want to put it here. So then you can take it and you can put it there because there's no rules. And if you don't like a page, actually, I'm going to show that in the Happy Planner. So anyway, so I hope that gave you a little bit of insight of how I kind of set up. There's no perfect way. This is just how I do it, if that makes sense. So now let's go to the Happy Planner. Are you guys excited? So the Happy Planner is amazing. And I don't know about you, but I know that there are so many of you that Happy Planner is one of those things. There's so many different ways to do it, and there's so many beautiful Happy Planners. But guess what? You don't have to stick with one Happy Planner. You could actually take 2 or 3 Happy Planners, and you could mix and match them. Yes, there's no rules. So I'm going to show you kind of what I do with mine and how I add to mine. And I'm going to try to do it a little bit, I'm not going to go through and punch all the pages, but I want you to kind of know that. So with that in mind, I'm going to move over, I should say, and I'm going to show you, here, let's do this. Lots of planners everywhere. I want to show you this. This was my Be Happy one, okay? So I want to show you this because in my planner, I thought the flowers were awesome, and it was an exclusive that went directly to Staples and Hobby Lobby. So this year, I just want to show you last year's because my cover, this was not the cover that came on my planner, you guys. Remember, it was actually this one. And you're going to go, wait a minute, what? So yes, you guys, if you don't like the cover, but you like the insides, change it out. So for those of you who may not be familiar with the Happy Planner covers, they're amazing. And what I love about this is you can decide what do you want to be your cover. You can change it. You can add to it. You can take away. So as I went through my planner last year, you can see the 3 here. You can see I love this. I've added photos. I've stamped. I told you, I love to stamp. I love washi tape. And this was something I really, really loved. Now, the other thing that last year, if you are looking at it, you're like, wait a minute, Teresa, your last year wasn't gold rings. Guess what? I changed these out because I love gold. And so this is the Teresa Collins Happy Planner. You may see the back of it. So I changed out the black rings to be gold because that's what I wanted it to look like. And I also added, I added pages and different things that I just felt like were more me, if that makes sense. Like I'll kind of go through here. You can kind of see different things. This is one of my notebook covers that I actually leopard that I added in there. You can see I've got stamping going on. I've got my layouts. I mean, you can really customize your Happy Planner to be anything you want. But I want to show you this year and what I'm doing. So this year we have, ta-da! And what I love about this year is that they actually were able to do my gold. This was something I really loved, and I said, let's please. And I wanted to do a very beautiful white cover. And so this is the Teresa Collins version of the Happy Planner. So this is a vertical layout. This is 12-month undated if you have not seen it. This is the classic size. I actually keep this on here just because, I don't know, but I want to show you this because on the back of my planner, I should take the tape off, it says, you can, end of story. That's really what it's about, believing that you can do it. Okay, so again, it already came with these. So let's go over and let's just talk about this because we're going to get real right now. So I absolutely love this. Sorry, my rings are, I get excited when I talk about my planners, you guys. So the first thing that happened was when I opened up my Franklin planner, excuse me, my Happy Planner, I noticed that I wanted to jazz up the sides of my first page. So what did I do? I had this really cute leopard. This is some of my leopard washi tape, you guys. So I took it and I just added it to all 4 sides of my covers. I've added a sticker here and I wrote my name in here. Okay, so then you come here and you guys, I waited deliberately to show you this because, again, I told you before, I have 2021 here and then there's 2022. Well, I can be honest with you, 2021 is not, or 2022, I know I'm not going to look at this. It's just not something I need. So I'm going to take this out and you're going to go, well, but wait a minute, there's April, May, June. And here we go. All of these I'm taking out. Now the reason why is because I did this last year and I love it. I take that back. I'm going to keep the January in here because we need that. Okay, here we go. I'm going to keep this and I'm going to come back to this in part of the course. You will see this, but let's go to January right here. And it kind of starts here. So now this is just starting here and I wanted, if you're in the course next week, you're going to be able to see there's something I'm doing with my top 3 and I deliberately didn't put it in here because it's kind of personal, to be honest. And also January is right here. So I'm going to take this and my January, February, March, I'm just going to move this. Now I'm going to actually move it right here on this page at this time. Now you're going to go, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. Because if I have this in the front of my Happy Planner, you guys, then I have to, every time I have to go there. But now, if this is the day on the 28th, I'm going to use it. Now I will move this with the month. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Same thing when we go to April. Now you're going to look at me, you're going to go, what? Same thing. I'm going to put my April in here because then I know I will use it. And I'm going to do that for all of my things. I'm not moving my October yet that I showed you because that was also the cover of my January. And I did that because last year, as I was doing it, I just realized if I had it with the day and the week I was planning, it was going to be easier for me. So here we go. We start with January. You can see I love photos, and I wrote to myself, I'm not going to go over this part because I'm just doing the setup. You can look at it if you want. And then I had special dates, start the planner course for 2021. I got a release coming up next Monday. Watch that. And then I said, reflecting on, if you feel it, follow it. And I wrote my name, Teresa, because you need to make yourself accountable. So January, you can see. Now, here's the thing. All of my tabs are beautiful and black. Some of them have the gold. And then on the back side, some of them have the white. I just wanted to point that out. So what you're going to do is, as I do my setup, and you may do it a little bit differently, and that's okay. So for example, in January, I already did it for the other one, but if I wanted to, I can take and I'm not going to do it, but I could take my art prints and I could add them to that page. And in fact, my planner punch, I think, is in my downstairs office, or I would show you right now. But you could take any of these. Let's just say I decided I wanted my art prints. In fact, I am going to add these. So I'm actually going to put these in here. I'm not going to punch them now because I'm not going to go downstairs. But these are just my Limitless art prints. And I think these are going to go perfect with my Happy Planner. So what I'm going to do, and by the way, use your packaging, everybody. I will cut every one of these out and use these because that's how I love this. And look how cute these are. They could go perfect in your planner. So don't throw these away. So let's just go. I'm going to go with the first one, Dare to Dream. So let's just pretend that I punched that there. So then I have a whole nother page to work with in my planner. So then you have your quote. If you do not like the quote, and maybe you liked a quote of something else, you could always cover this. You don't have to keep this. Now, here you go. You have January. This is your monthly. You can see that I'm I'm gearing up for the new year here in the 21st. What I like to do in my planner setup, and this is just me, like I said, I put birthdays, and occasionally, like I know that this is a birthday too. I've got some stickers going on. I do like to put things over here to kind of like start my month off. I like my notes to be very personal and very like dream big and very, very bold in my message. And so you can see I've got lots of, this is my washi tapes that I really, really love. But I don't go too deep into any of this until I'm actually into the month, or if there's a specific thing that I know that is going on, if that makes sense. Like, for example, my husband and I are going to just do a little self-care thing on the 6th, and I have that there. So we go to the next page. You can see here. Now, this will be, this right here, I do not need at all. Like, I'm not going to be using this at all. So, guess what? This is going to be covered forever. 2022 is covered, you guys. I know some of you are like, no, don't do it. Why are you covering that? Because I want you to set up your planner in a way that speaks to you, that inspires you, and that you love. So guess what? It's gone. Here we go. Mind over matter. So look at that. You've covered it up. If there's something in your planner that is not speaking to you or that you just don't need, there are no rules, you guys. And I love this. So here I am, because today is actually the 30th. So as I planned tonight, I'm so excited to put this here. Look at what I see, you guys. Mind over matter. Isn't that speaks more to me than any of the other things? The other thing that you could do is make this a pocket if you wanted to keep this open here or there. But just because I know that I'm kind of trying to keep this a little bit more flat, I'm not going to make this into a pocket, but you totally could. If you wanted to, you can make these into a pocket. Now, the other thing is when you go here, now, starting January 1st, every day, you should write one thing down that you're grateful for. So January 1st, and that's what I did with last year, and I love that. So then, here we have you can see the weekly going here and going through all the dates, and you can kind of see what I've done is, like, I know I'm doing Motivation Monday on the 4th, but I also know this is my big debut. If you watch next Monday, will be my big debut. I'm gonna, by the way, some of you may think I'm crazy, but I take my pages out when I write. It just gives me better penmanship, but I'm gonna put big debut 2021 releases. So I've got all kinds of fun stuff, and part of this is I like to really make it bold, so I've used my pen. I like to circle around it. So this is on the 4th, and then you can take this, and then you can take your coloring pencils. I put my coloring pencils in my other planner, or I would color those in because I just love to color in. And then once I've done that, I can put this right back in here. This is how I like to journal and plan. It just gives me better control of my penmanship. I don't know if you do that, but then you can do that. I don't have anything that, like birthdays or anything. If I did, I would also put those on here. I like to put that. But you can see here, I have a blank slate. On the bottom of my planner, it says, do it with passion or not at all. If these things, or maybe even to do, let's say you get to here and you go, I just don't use this. I don't use the to do. So this is where you go, and you're going to take whatever, let's do silver. You know what? Let's do this is my new, by the way, you're seeing this for the first time. This is coming out next Wednesday. You'll see this. So look at my new pink glitter washi. You guys, look at that. How pretty is that? So I'm going to take this, and I apologize that I did not. Here we go. There we go. I did 2 of them so that, again, I did this, and now it's not a to-do, because I think a lot of times people need to know that you do not have to keep the planner. When I designed this planner, when other people design their planners, it may not be a planner that works for you. So then, again, we have all of these that you can put on. But then let's just say you get here, and what if you wanted to add something from another planner? What if you said, hey, I want to add, these are just some, I want to add, here we go, look at this from a previous planner or a new planner. There are no rules, you guys. This is how you could add that in there, because I have this thing which I love, and I love this so much. I want to put this in also this year's planner. So I'm going to add that in there. And then maybe you go, oh, we have February here, and you can see how pretty it is. But maybe you want something else in here. And maybe you want to go through and you could say, you know what? I want to add some more inspiration, you guys. I want to, and this was from my other planner, but guess what? It's so cute. Why not, you guys? You can add anything to your planner. You can mix and match, and even though this was my last year's, you can add it in there. And then this one is, and it even has goals for the week, one area I'd like to thrive in. So I love this. This was from my Be Happy box. And so guess what? I am going to, because I have some of these left over because I put quite a few in here. So I can take these and then put this in my current one because there's no rules. And then here we go, plan your best life. Again, if something doesn't speak to you and you go, you know what, that doesn't work for me, you can cover it. You can decide. Or the month thing here, some people tell me they struggle because they go, well, what do I want to put on my notes here? Guess what? You could put this right here, you guys. And then you just have a sentiment here. So I want you to think when you're setting up your planner, because I designed this, I do have it the way I like it in my Happy Planner. So, for example, July is my birthday. July 23rd is my birthday, so I have This Girl Can, and I will be putting that down and never, never give up. And I know for me, or I Am Enough, my washi tape here, I will go through, and part of my setup is adding those things here that you can see. Fast forward to November. This is November in my Teresa Collins Happy Planner, and I asked them to do a bold page. And we did the gold tab here. It's the only gold in the thing. You can see the gold washi tape. And I love it. So for just to be really honest, I don't have a lot of mix and match in my Teresa Collins Happy Planner. But I will tell you, I know a lot of people that take Happy Planners and they will even use outdated planners and they will cover up the month, the year, and they really mix and match that. But for me, I love it. And my setup is really simple. It's putting the dates. It's putting the important things that I need to remember. And so hopefully, I hope that I've inspired you a little bit with this free kind of get started with your planner for 2021 and helped you to think about maybe the planner that you want to use. Hopefully, I've inspired you just to plan, whatever planner you use. And I encourage you to do it, to think about your planner is a cheerleader and a best friend to you. As a stroke survivor, my planner is so personal to me because I don't remember a lot of things. And if I didn't have my planner to look at and to go over the dates, and I will be honest, the last thing other than I love you that my husband and I say to each other tonight is what are our plans? What do we have to do tomorrow? What are our meetings? And I'm let me go look at my planner. Or same thing for him. He has a planner. It's not this one, but he has his planner. And he uses it, and together we're able to do that. So hopefully, I hope if you wanted to get your free, this is for you to grab free on the website. And I think it is the code. I know we put the code. I want to say it's Start With 2021. What is it? Start Now 2021. Start Now 2021. You can get my free PDF for coming tonight to our first class. And again, I just love planning. It's a passion of mine, and my why is I look at my planner as what my life is, what I'm doing, and the things that are important to me. Before I end now, I'm going to share I want to have you ask anything that you need to ask. I'm now reading the comments. If you have any questions, anything that you want to say, please, the time is now to do that for the next couple minutes. And the reason why I want you to know that I am such a believer in planning goes back to when I was a young girl. I had a really, a crazy upbringing, and I remember buying those 99 cents. They were probably cheaper. Those really affordable little, they would have like a kitty cat on the front, and they were just basically monthly planners, and I would write things in there, and a lot of times I didn't know what to write, and I would write little things down like you can, or test, and then I remember being in 5th grade, and I wrote down my weight, and I wrote, you are fat. You need to lose weight. And I wrote that in my planner, you guys. And I know that as a young girl, I didn't love myself enough to realize that, one, I shouldn't be talking to myself that way. But I also, that little planner became a kind of like a planner that wasn't nice to myself. And I don't want that for you. I want your planner, and I want my planner. I flipped the switch, you guys. I no longer will allow that inner critic to tell me stupid lies about myself. And I don't want you to either. I want you to have a planner that really makes you feel like you can accomplish greatness in your life, because I know you can. So hopefully that is something that will kind of help you a little bit to today and how I've shared my planner. My planner works for me. You need to find a planner that will work for you. And the reason why I even designed this course was, I can talk to you all day about putting stickers and washi tape and something, but when it really comes down to it, I want to motivate you to do it. I want you every day for the next year, I want you to be accountable to you. I want you to say, you know what? I'm better today than I was yesterday. I'm going to focus, again, on your top 3. This top 3 is something that, I have been so excited to do. These top 3 things, there are 3 things that I'm going to do because I love myself every day to improve myself. And no one else is going to do it for you. Only you can do it. So anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that, I know this was a lot, especially for a live. I was like, how am I going to do this without pre-recording? And hopefully my workshop has helped you. I don't really see any questions right now. Hopefully, are we good? Thank you for being here. I love you so much. I hope you have a great night. I know you're going to think this is a little crazy, but I'm getting ready to start planning, and that's what I'm doing now. I love to plan, and so that's where I'm going off to work on my planner, and I hope that you will know that I just really appreciate you being here, and I hope you have a fabulous new year. So make it the best 2021 you can, and I believe in you. Bye, guys.